Of the Education Committee. My name is Cali Taylor from Newtown, and I'm a co-chair of Junior Newtown Action Alliance, as well as a junior at Newtown High School. I'm here to testify in support of HB 7077, an act concerning crisis response drills. As a current high school student, I recognize the importance of reevaluating the procedures of school safety drills. This bill provides us with a valuable opportunity to do just that. From my personal experience, I have found that some of these drills can be particularly traumatic. While I can't speak for everyone, I've seen how these drills affect most students. I formed my perspective at a very young age. My mother was a teacher who survived the Sandy Hook school shooting, and as a result, my entire family became hyper-aware of the potential for similar tragedies. I was only 4 years old at the time, and the impact it had on my mother stayed with me. When I entered elementary school, I was introduced to the concept of school safety drills. It was a new and difficult idea for me to grasp. In my 5-year-old mind, being placed on lockdown meant there was an active shooter outside of the classroom ready to harm us. My teacher recognized how anxious these drills made me and had a conversation with my parents. From then on, I was notified before each drill, and my teachers would reassure me that it was just a safety procedure and not an actual threat. While this certainly alleviated some of my immediate fears, something still didn't sit right with me. To this day, I associate these safety drills with negative memories. From my experience as a student, these drills often do more harm than good. In the middle of drills, I'm so consumed with my fear that I can't even focus on the safety protocols. The overwhelming thoughts cloud my ability to remember evacuation routes or take in the necessary details when it matters most. From my point of view, our current procedures are preparing us for the worst case scenario, and they often result in nothing more than trauma for students. The drills have been so normalized that so many students are desensitized to the concept completely. Sitting in the dark corner of a classroom preparing for an active shooter to roam the halls doesn't offer much beyond a sense of inevitability. Worse yet, the way the drills are set up inadvertently create vulnerabilities. In fact, according to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, half of school shootings in this country are committed by current or former students. These shooters are familiar with the drills, which in a sense ultimately defeats their purpose. There's a far more effective way to ensure student safety without re-traumatizing us. I'm not alone in feeling this way. In lockdown drills especially, there's a palpable sense of panic in the room. As per protocol, the class falls silent and we exchange anxious glances, waiting for confirmation that we will walk out of the classroom unharmed. These 2 minutes feel like an eternity. I hold my breath until I hear the announcement over the loudspeaker that the drill is over and we can return to the lesson. During those 2 minutes, I mentally play through all the possibilities. A shooter could walk through the door, putting everyone's lives at risk. This sense of dread could be minimized or even eliminated by the introduction of this bill. It would allow safety drills and procedures to be handled by first responders and teachers, which would be a more effective approach, one that takes student well-being into account. I would like to express my gratitude to the Education Committee for introducing this bill, and I would encourage you to make trauma-sensitive adjustments to the safety protocols.